Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CEI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis a few days ago, so that was the area of support up there. And I mean, this thing is just a steaming turd. There's no other way to put it. But the interesting part, and the reason why well, if it's steaming turd, Clay, why are you wasting your time doing it? Because from a trading perspective, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while, stocks like this, as soon as you start to feel like this thing is such a piece of garbage, like it's literally, that's usually the psychology where this thing might be getting primed for a bounce. When you start to feel like there's no hope and this thing will never go up ever again, that's where things can kind of turn around. So I say that, tongue-in-cheek in the sense of usually when I'm feeling like a stock is just a total, piece of garbage, that's right when they can turn around. Now, when I say turn around, I'm not saying like this goes back up to dollars, but at least from a trading perspective, at least a worthwhile bounce. That is why I like to follow these ones, because they can move big when they finally do turn around. But that's it's also extreme. I like to say also, but it's why you got to have a focus on risk management and risk control, because this thing could just continue to bleed and bleed and bleed. And if that's the case, well, then you just need to kind of accept that you were wrong and move on and keep the loss small and controlled. So as of right now, the new interesting dynamic is just that the price has started to go sideways. Don't get me wrong, just because the price started to go sideways doesn't mean this is the bottom. My point is, it's at least logical to think that maybe this could be some sort of bottoming phase. Right here, as the price fell, if I was sitting here saying, hey, look, it looks like it could be the bottom, you would be justified to say, what are you talking about? It's literally going straight down. Why would you think that's the bottom? And in that case, yeah, you'd be absolutely right. It wouldn't be logical. But right now, the price is at least going sideways. So again, is that a guaranteed bottom? No. Is it at least logical? Is it at least rational to think that this could potentially be a bottom? Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see if 29 cents or more so, right around, where was that, those lows? Yeah, right down around 28 cents, if that's some sort of bottom or not. And if the price can get a bounce, then like I said, that's where these things can bounce pretty big. And that's, circling back to the comment I made earlier, that if you have traded for a while, then, this sort of price range and this sort of price action can produce some good solid, even if they're just dead cat bounces. Again, from the trading perspective, those can be very profitable. So if it does bounce, keep a very close eye on that purple line there, the 50-period moving average, which right now valued up there at 38 cents. So overall, yeah, it's a piece of garbage. It doesn't seem like this thing can ever get any sort of upwards price movement again. But like I said, we'll see if the psychology of the brain is leading to some sort of bounce or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.